Silence is like a magic box. It's bigger on the inside. And when you're on the outside of it, it is hard to believe, hard to imagine all the things it might contain. But you will never know unless you open it. Empathy. It can unlock silence, bring us out of hiding, and connect us.
The minute Cathy takes the stage, you're drawn into her quirky, chaotic world, where there's this guy with dinosaur skin and funky hair. You can't help but be engaged.
And now, I'm not a girl who believes in love at first sight. However, there he was. And he was tall and gangly. And he had a long face and round glasses and a receding hairline and a shock of hair that stood up just like this. He was funny, he was irreverent, he was clever, and he was odd. He felt just like family. I would find out later that he was having panic attacks around me. The closer we got, the worse it got. And as it got worse, I got more anxious, and as I got more anxious, I got more compulsive, and as I got more compulsive, I would call him several times a day with nothing to say. This is not what you do for a guy who is having panic attacks.
Cathy asks us to deal with a lot of tough issues in her talk, but they're never without laughter or entertainment.
Now, have you ever done anything really stupid? I have. But this one was special. I was home alone. My roomies were out, and it was a few weeks after the breakup. And I was still a mess. And I did a really stupid thing. Now, it's amazing how focused you can get when you suddenly give yourself a problem to solve. And I had a problem. I was cut. I was bleeding, but I had a solution for that. Pressure, elevation, and 911. So my next thought was, how am I going to hide this? When the ambulance finally arrived, I was standing in a pile of bloody towels, doing a dance like this, smearing everything around, and thinking about how I could handle a mop and bucket. I was out of time. So I kicked the towels into my bedroom, closed the door, and went out to meet the ambulance. Now, I just want to tell you that it's all okay, that I'm okay. I never, ever did anything like that again. But I want you to think for a moment about my roomies, about what I left for them. Imagine coming home and you open the door and you look inside. You see blood on the floor, a trail of bloody footprints, and a bedroom door that's closed. What would you be thinking? What would you be feeling? And would you even dare to open that door? When I came home, the house was spotless. My roomies never, ever spoke about it. And neither did I.
Cathy Chiba managed to talk about a really difficult subject with lighthearted humor and grace, and she had the audience in the palm of her hand.
Silence. We hide so many things inside of it. We hide from ourselves. We hide from each other. But if we open ourselves up to what we feel and what others feel, we can help to unlock silence. Silence, it's always bigger on the inside. But so are we.